I nearly deranked to Plat 2 this week after dropping 100 RR. It was brutal, but I managed to claw my way back and it came down to these 2 games. In this video, I'm showing you the fade utility and the decision making that stopped the bleeding and got my RR back on track. If you're stuck in Plat, pay attention to these rounds because this is how we keep the road to Immortal alive. If you want to see more of these fade lineups and follow the journey to Immortal, consider subscribing. We're pushing for 1,000 subs by June, so if these tips help you win rounds, help me hit that goal. This round we're just on a low buy, so we're trying to play with the team. We do get some picks and I'm able to pick up a gun and pick up the last 2 of the round. This round we're going for a fast mid take. The Phoenix does flash me here, so I do spray the common angle, but for some reason he just runs out with his gun out. Once securing the kill, I do push into vent to try and take space, allowing for us to go for a split onto side. I know there's one playing close, so I do use a lot of utility here. Some of it's a bit of a waste, to be honest with you, and I do overextend. Luckily I am rezzed by the sage and I'm able to pick up the third to close out the round.
Bring them down. One enemy remaining. That makes 3. My ult is ready.
In the second half we were giving away a lot of rounds for free. I did notice that they were giving up mid for free though, so I used this in this round with a quick push down mid. The Cypher is tripping the flank, so I destroy it before rotating back to retake the site with my team. During the retake I do pick up 2 kills, but on the third I rush it here. I should have slowed down and regrouped. Because of this we do actually end up losing this round.
Last player standing.
A couple of rounds later we keep losing B, so I do go over and play on that site. Now I'm playing from top site, it's a great off angle for you if you haven't used it. Now I do get flashed off. Because of this I drop back onto site and slowly start working my way back as I know they're going to push in. As you can see I do pick up the Phoenix and I'm able to also pick up the Clove. Now again, another example of overextending. If I just played it a little bit slower, I would have picked up the third. It is fine though because my team does close out the round for me. In this round I'm just trying to play for numbers. I'm trying to get as many picks as I can before I do go down. I am able to pick up 2 as they push onto site. In reality I shouldn't have swung out here. The only reason I got the KO is because he whiffed his shots. If I had just played it a little bit safer I probably got 3 or 4 kills here as they tried to push in.
Stay focused. Planted.
In this round not a lot happens except for them taking mid control. Now I know they're splitting out onto B site and my goal here is, because they've seen me heaven, is to reposition to try and catch them off guard. Now I do get 2 and I probably could have got a third if my spray was just a little bit cleaner.
He was A. They can rotate.
In the very last round of the game, I kind of throw here. Now, I've taken a lot of space, I've cleared all of B and pushed into bottom mid. I get the Phoenix from behind, and instead of thinking that there's going to be one or two more with him, I just run out with my knife out. What I should have done is jiggled, delayed, played for time here essentially, to try and get a second or a third kill. Now, going into the next game on Pearl, we do have a fantastic start. We're going at 10-1 to begin with. Now, on the pistol round, this executes a pretty standard one. The lineup that I'm throwing here lands above R and clears all of sight. Going into round 2, we do take the site pretty quickly this time. I'm throwing a lot of my utility on the fly as we're being flashed and we're assuming that they're going to be playing close. Once out onto site, I do pick up 3 while defending the planter, also making sure that we're clearing as much space as possible. Going into the third round, we have a substantially weaker buy than the enemies here. We want to be going for a fast take, but that doesn't happen. I do end up getting 1 kill through the smoke on the Jett, but we do lose 2 of our teammates pretty quickly after this. Being down in numbers and knowing that they would have rotated in, I do call for a rotate, but neither of my teammates listen, so the only play is to regroup with them. Here, neither of them do get any kills and both of them die through the smoke. Even though I do a lot of damage to the Omen, realistically this is just a lost round. We forget it, we move on to the next. Going into the 4th round, I'm not actually playing like an initiate this round. I decided to go for a lurk. None of my teammates are, and it does actually pay off as I'm able to pick up 2 nice and quick kills in connector. Throughout the rest of the game, I don't really do much. I do finish 22-9, but the only other notable round is this one when I'm holding A, where I'm able to pick off 3 kills. Overall, this was just a solid game of me playing initiator, playing my role, calling for the rotate and using my utility wisely.